Hello, it's Mike Korin with Classic Realty, and today on the Lake Barcroft show, we're here with Kevin Hardy, lead lifeguard in Lake Barcroft, and a dear friend of mine. I've known Kevin since 1986, and as most of you do, and his long lineage of family. Welcome, Kevin.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me.
So you've been doing this about a year or two, right?
Just a few.
How long have you been helping to keep us safe?
Actually, 1986 I started as a lifeguard, so that's 32 years as a lifeguard. I've been supervisor, I guess 26 years, 26, 27, lost count, Mike.
Wow.
A long time.
For those that don't know, Kevin's one of the MVPs of Lake Barcroft. Everyone, just a lot of respect for Kevin. Thank you so much for everything you do. Everything from, hey, you know, a kid swallowed a little bit of water to a sprained ankle in a running race. I know you saved my brother in the Labor Day Games race. Yeah. And he does it with the right approach. You know, it's not like, hey, you know, sit aside. You know, he's there. He's taking the heart rate. It's the ice, the ibuprofen monitoring. So we just really thank you. And I believe your daughter just pulled out. She's a lifeguard. And if I'm not mistaken, your father used to be one of the original lifeguards. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's correct, Mike. Actually, two of my daughters are lifeguards. One of them is a manager. That's the one you just spoke of, Grace. She just pulled away on the boat. Sarah is also one of our youngest lifeguards. She's 17. One of the few high school guards we have here on staff. You spoke of my father. He was a lifeguard here in 1957 and 1958, half of the summer of 58 before he went off to the Naval Academy. He served as a lifeguard on Beach 3. He lived over on Rustic Way Circle and was a lifeguard on Beach 3.
That's so cool. How many lifeguards do you have running these days? Like how many you hire for the summer? How many are out in a given day?
So Mike, ideally we need 14 lifeguards to staff a work day. We have...
Oh, one day? I didn't even realize that. But that's between 5 beaches and some patrolling, huh?
That's correct. 5 beaches in the patrol guards. We have 27 lifeguards hired on staff this year, and we have anywhere from year to year, anywhere from 25 to 30 is what we hire in. So we have 27 lifeguards this year.
And here's a question I even don't know. So we have 5 beaches. The 5th one, Beach 5, it's wooded, it's resort-like. We've talked about that before. And I think there was a phase it was not staffed, and I don't even know. Is that staffed now 7 days a week or what?
That is staffed 7 days a week for 8 hours from 11 to 7. Wow. And you are correct. When I started in the 80s, Beach 5 was only staffed on weekends. It was staffed from 12 to 6 as a weekend-only location. And then we went an extended period of time where we didn't put any lifeguards over there except for parties, so residents can reserve a beach for parties and hire lifeguards for parties, and we did that for a good period of time. And then there was some interest within the community, a drive with the association. We did some survey studies, and they pushed to staff it 7 days a week. Good. So we now have a lifeguard there from 11 to 7 each day. As long as we can get them available, as long as school's not a conflict and we can get them available, we'll put a lifeguard there.
We all, I'll tell you, if you haven't been to Lake Barcroft yet, most of you watching are Lake Barcroft residents. Those that aren't, you need to come join us. I mean, so much of this is the Hardy influence, you know, the rescue board there, you know, ready to grab. When I see the lifeguards here, guys, these lifeguards, they're good. Kevin's the real deal. They're trained. You and your family can feel real safe. They're not sitting there reading books. I see them standing there, you know, ready to guard and protect and to serve. And it's just, I believe your dad built those stands. I remember that, and we just really appreciate it. Anything else you want to say? What do you open? Is it Labor Day to Memorial Day?
We are Memorial Day to Labor Day, and we are. I do feel very proud. We are very trained staff. We're a accredited agency with the United States Life Saving Association. That's really a highest level of open water accreditation you can get. Our lifeguards have 20 hours of first aid training. We start our season with a 24-hour academy, and then they have on-the-job training through the summer. They have total for their certification. They have 56 hours of training for certification, and they have a pre-assessment skill before they come out. They basically have emergency responder first aid training, so they can use oxygen, use asthma inhaler, EpiPens. They take blood pressures, and they can assist. They're an EMS assist certification, so they can assist our paramedics and our EMTs to come in. Have an EMT on staff. Myself, I'm an EMT as well. And so yeah, I'm very comfortable and
yeah, you make me a little nervous because I don't know what half those things are, but that's the beauty of it, you know. Guys, when you're here, feel really safe. You're in good hands. Kevin Hardy, thank you so much. Thanks for the beach updates you're always giving us, and I just feel like every year I come, there's some improvements. And so it is it's a Friday morning, and one of the things they do is they clean the beach, they rake it, they fluff it every morning. A big thanks. I can never thank our Lake Barcroft Lifeguards enough. And stay safe this summer. Keep us safe. Thank you so much.
Mike. And be safe on the water.
See you in the next Barcroft show. All right, this is actually one of the first times we did it, but we shut that off, and we had a few ideas we actually want to splice back in after the fact, but some quick tips for patrons, how they can be better users of the beach and of the lake.
Sure, Mike. The most important thing is learn to swim. Come down here, we offer swim lessons and learn to swim. Also, listen to the lifeguards. Try not to obstruct the lifeguards' view when you have umbrellas and tents and things like that. Put them out to the side of lifeguard stands and make sure they're not forward of the lifeguard towers. Give the lifeguard a path to the water. Flotation devices, we do not allow inflatables in the deep portion of our swimming area, and that is a safety reason. We can't see what's beyond those, and also we have those concerns. If you fall off one of those, the wind can get picked up here and blow those away from you. If you're a weak swimmer, that's not a good situation to be in. So we allow them in the 3 foot, but we don't allow them beyond that. And most importantly, follow the lifeguard, swim near a lifeguard. If you're gonna swim in the open lake, do it with a partner, swim with a buoy, be visible, and
I swim with an orange thingy now.
Be ever conscious of the boating traffic. We have increased boating activity out here. Boaters and swimmers don't mix very well together, but we are a neighborly community. We can work with each other. But if you're a swimmer, be alert.
I'm a big fisherman and boater, and the lake, it goes through changes and phases, and one of the phases we're seeing right now is an increase in boats, and that'll probably shut down. We stand up paddleboards in a few years, but boaters alike too, please be careful, because you're moving, having a conversation with your buddy in a boat. There might be a swimmer in front of you don't see. Just always be aware when you're out there. It's like driving a car.
If you're a boater, mind the swimming area, please. Give us at least 30 feet from the swimming area. Don't cruise your boat right around the ropes. It's a dangerous situation to have, and we'd like you to keep your distance from our swimming areas if you're one of those pontoon boat operators.
That's great advice. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike.
See y'all.
Appreciate it.